people, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for just still with me today. If today not your first time on top of this channel, I beg you click on the subscribe button and the notification bell where they right beside it, so that each time episode will drop, we'll get gist on waiting the sub for inside celebrities life and wishing news where we get updates where we carry come this channel. You go be the first to get notification say hey, we don't come again with another get gist. So please subscribe if you haven't. So my amazing subscribers, you guys are the real deal. You already know that you are the absolute best and I love you so much. Okay, we will not waste time now. Make I start with the gist where we get for today. See this 102-year-old woman. She celebrates her birthday and she can't give the secret to her long life. She say yes, the reason why she live long like this now because of the obonge and proper knacking where we say she dey collect from time to time. So if now want live long like this woman too, you have started to collect obonge knacking because now it's this woman talk with that too. Oloyede Juliana, whom we popularly know as Toyo Baby, who rose to fame through her role in Jennifer's Diary, has finally come out after years to apologize to Funke Akindele. You know, when the both of them splitted at the time, we know they were very, very close, and it was through Funke that Juliana rose to fame, you understand? All of a sudden, we just saw that they had an issue and all that. And you know one thing about Funke is that she's not going to say anything about it. At the time when Juliana was being asked questions, all she said was she will only say what happened if Funke Akindele gives her the permission to say it. We don't know what really went down. None of them spoke about it. Funke doesn't talk. Either you're saying the truth or you're lying against her. She won't say anything. And I think her silence has really saved her from so many things and has earned her so much respect. Anyway, this is Oloyede Juliana apologizing to Funke Akindele after so many years. She says she's really, really sorry that it was childishness that caused what happened back then. She's sorry for the mail she sent, she apologized and everything. And people started to talk that, oh my goodness, so it was not even Funke Akindele's fault at the end of the day, because when that matter solved that time, man, you know, people now they must to talk. And the fact that Funke Akindele is the boss and the wealthy one in the situation, she was the one that was being accused of like, this woman, this is what she's doing to her staff, she's not a good boss, she's not this, she's not that. So apparently it was even Juliana's fault, not Funke Akindele's fault. And Funke Akindele is so mature. Oh my goodness, that level of calmness, even when people are saying things that are wrong about you, hey, it has to be studied. I need to learn, like I could meet her in person, because this act of being calm and quiet when people have so much to say about you screams so much maturity, like screams maturity on a high level. I wish I could have a sit-down conversation with her to learn how she does it, because this is the height of maturity, I tell you. Anyways, Juliana has come to apologize, and according to what she said they've already met. She has already apologized to her physically. Funke Akindele has cooked jollof rice, so let me make it for her. They've discussed and all that, so she's just putting it out on social media for official purposes. So people should be ready to see her back on the screen. So that means she might even be working with Funke Akindele back. Funke Akindele really has a big heart, I tell you. So she did that, as she wrote that and all, Funke Akindele actually replied under the post and she said, Juliana baby, I miss you, I'll bite you, oh mommy, I love you and I can't wait to see you soon. I'm like, oh, so sweet. So we'll start seeing our Toyo Baby and Funke Akindele back on our screens very soon. We should be expecting that. Temi Ovuwasa spoke up about her sexuality during Doing's podcast. She talked about being a lesbian and how proud of it she is. She said one thing about this lesbianism that people don't understand, and being gay that people don't understand, is that it's just who the person is. It's the person's personality she gets. Like for instance, she has been through several deliverance sessions even before she turned 18, but it did not change her personality. So it's just the person's personality and people just need to respect that. She said sometimes, you know, you might want to bow to the pressure of, oh, everybody's asking of where is your boyfriend, and you start dating a guy, but it doesn't still work. As for her personally said, she has never been attracted to a man. She's only attracted to females. And then she spoke about other things. She spoke about people saying that, you know, she's talked about she doesn't mind going to hell. She doesn't mind going to hell when people come for her. And then she said the truth is she doesn't believe that there's hell, and she doesn't even believe that she will go to hell if it exists. But she doesn't just believe that it exists. And she said even if this hellfire that they're not talking about not really exists, she doesn't mind. She prefers to be in hell than to go to heaven with Christians, because every day Christians always bash her and lash her. They come to her DM to tell her that she'll go to hell. She said that was not what Jesus preached, though, that she would rather stay in hell than go to heaven with those type of Christians. Anyways, enjoy the video, guys.
Gay in itself is inherent. It's something that you are. You don't change it. I've gone for more deliverance sessions than I can count before I was 18. So I know that it's not possible to change it. You can suppress it. You can suppress your sexuality and lie to yourself. You can make yourself just adapt, because everybody had a face where they did that before coming out of the closet. It's getting a boyfriend just so people can stop asking you questions. Things like that. You can always do that. But if you are gay, you are gay. I do not think I'm going to hell. I joke about it often because it gets on people's nerves, and I love to do that. But I do not think I'm going to hell. I do not believe in hell. I do not think there's a pit of eternal damnation that I'm going to. And to be honest, if there's a pit of eternal damnation that I'm going to, I'd rather go there than be stuck with Christians in heaven. Because Christians are the people I've met in my life. They come into my DMs every day to tell me I'm going to hell. That is not what Jesus was preaching. Jesus said, look at me was at yourself.
So Timaya actually wrote a tweet. He said, who sent military troops to Odi, who killed them, mama? And Dare replied, the people that killed them at Odi, if they offer you money, you go still sing for them. You know, there is a lot about this inauguration and the artists that are performing at the inauguration and all that and all that. It should have been a different case if this set of artists are the one that supported Tinubu during and prior to the election. It should have been a different case. But the fact that some of them were moved anything about the election process and they were offered money and now they are taking it. Some Nigerians are very, very disappointed that, hey, more people would do anything for money. And that's why this person is speaking to Timaya this way. Joseph Ada unfortunately passed on last week, and he was being described as the man with a very, very large fan base. According to what some people even said, no one in the history of BBN has gotten that type of fan base after him. Fortunately, he passed on after some health complications, and it's so sad to hear because Ebuka tweeted sad to hear about the passing of Joseph Ada, a fellow housemate in the first season of BbNaija in 2006, an actual OG of fan bases with GFC. He started a new life in US about 15 years ago, only for life to have cut it short. So unfortunate. We pray that the family has strength to bear this unfortunate loss, and we pray that his soul rest in peace. Tonto Dikeh has taken to her Instagram page to address people who come to her DM to beg her that please help me look for a job. My husband needs a job, I need a job, help me use your connection to look for a job. Tonto Dikeh said, I don't even know you. That is the effrontery for her. If she knows you personally, it would have been a different case. But she doesn't know you. If she knows her connection to get a job for you, you now go there to steal or you go there to do something bad. Is the whole thing not going to boomerang on her head? So she's like, she doesn't understand humans. So it's not coming to her DM to ask her to get a job for them. And you know, she also added that some women say they will ask for a job for their husband. The next minute, they are sending a picture of how the husband is beating them. And she's like, she's confused. What's up with you people and all that? And then some people replied and said, it's not better for them to come to your DM to beg for a job than to come to your DM to beg for money. Then she was like, no, I beg. Don't even beg for money, don't beg for a job. Because getting you a job is on another level. Like, I have to trust you before I introduce you to someone. Do you understand? Just like I'm introducing you to work for my friend now. I need to know that you're not going to ruin my friend's company before I introduce you. I'm not going to just introduce a stranger to my friend just because that stranger is a fan. So that's where Tonto Dikeh is actually coming from. And then someone was even saying that I hope that some people don't take this the wrong way. I hope they reason on the way it should go. And she was like, she does not even care how they take it to. Anyhow they like, they should take it. But she's just saying the truth. Comedian, skit maker, and actress Ada Jesus gifted herself a beautiful massive house yesterday to celebrate her birthday. You can see that the house is not small thing. I'm like, hey, this is big, congratulations. And of course, you know that people are going to run their mouth, but are you trying to tell me that someone that has been in this industry for 7 years should not be able to afford a good house? Come on, you guys stop joking. Even if you want to like talk about people, not people who have been in the industry for that long. Okay, guys that have also been in the same industry that have not even lasted that long are buying houses and you're celebrating them. So what is that? Whenever a female buys a car or buys an house, you think that there is something else there. Like, this woman has been in the industry for 7 years, so she's gifting herself a house. I think that is worth it. You understand? Nobody prays to be in the industry for 7 years and not be able to do something meaningful with their lives. Abba, guys. Congratulations to our dad Jesus. So more house keys, more cars, more success. We wish you all the best. Sasky of BbNaija has been appointed as the head of media consultant for our outer matter. Veritas University in Abuja. She stated how grateful she is to be able to give back to this school that actually shaped her into the woman that she has become today. Congratulations, Sasky. Proud of you. Chizzy Francis, also known as Chizzy the Rider, has come on Twitter to tell people that they actually need to stop fighting on behalf of this developed housemates, because according to him, all of them are actually in good terms. Nothing is wrong. So the fans really need to stop stressing and stop fighting. He said when the housemates are in good, like they are good. So you that you are fans, why are you fighting? Why are you insulting? And he was like, also be careful about the comments they drop under people's posts, because karma is real. But of course, other people were like, why don't you tell the housemates as well to say that with their mouths? Because it seems like sometimes these housemates actually enjoy the fight and the noise and everything that comes with it. Because if for instance, Fina's fans are fighting with Beauty's fan and Beauty's fans are fighting with Fina's fan, if Beauty actually comes out to say, oh, you guys, I'm cool with Beauty, you need to stop fighting, do you understand? They maybe the fans are going to understand, but the fans, the faves are not saying anything. So it's expected that these fans are going to continue to fight. From the comments I even read, someone said that sometimes Fina will even tell her fans to focus on her and stop the fight. But I don't think other housemates do this. So if other housemates can be talking to their fans and telling them that, okay, you know what, this person you guys are insulting or fighting with, we're actually in good terms, you need to stop, I think the fans will take it easy. But since the faves are not talking, they're doing everything to defend their fave, no, so you can't actually blame them. The ongoing inauguration in Abuja is causing lots of chaos, like drama left, right and center. It now looks like the country is splitted. Some people are for the president-elect, some people are not, and everything. It's just a lot of drama. But of course, watch this video.
Today, another day in the history of our nation. Yes. A day to sound a clear note of warning to those who claim they can form parallel government. We have come to ask them, where is their venue? Where is their location? Where is their president? This is a country and not a banana republic. That's all. The laws of the land can only be interpreted by the courts, whether the tribunals or the Court of Appeals or the Supreme Court. No one individual, whether it be Moses Paul or his gangs, no one individual can submit the sovereignty of Nigeria to his whims and caprices. This is a nation of people. We have come as different tribes, different tongues, and different languages. We represent the 371 tribes and tongues in this nation who have voted and given votes to different parties. We represent the knowledge of a victory declared by INEC, the institution given the sole responsibility to conduct state assembly elections, governorship elections, national assembly elections, and even presidential elections. It has come to our notice that some people have decided to take the laws into their hands, to ridicule our judges, to humiliate the peacefulness and decorum in other Nigerians. openly confessing treason, that they will declare on May 29 their own president. May that intention never live long.
Amen.
We will not allow it. And let them be on notice. This malady can be cured. This freedom is not madness. It is a country. We have come to the appeal court. We have come to the Supreme Court to affirm and to wait whether Shetima election will be nullified. The Supreme Court, in their own knowledge, have stood before themselves and the lawyers involved and have given a verdict. We take the verdict of the courts. We celebrate that victory. Yesterday, President Muhammad Buhari performed his heroic duty of handing over the documents of transition on the seat of power to Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who within the next 72 hours will be dubbed, anointed, empowered, and graced, and constitutionally backed to rule, reign, serve, govern, and help the citizens of Nigeria. We have no problem in anybody exercising their disenchantment. They have rights to do that. But such right does not come with trying to declare another president in this country. Is he calling for war? Can he stand war? Can he bring his families out to face war? This is a peaceful country. This is the basin of Africa's democracy. We have seen it. Obasanjo successfully handed over to Yaradua. He died. Jonathan took over. Jonathan handed over to Buhari. We have seen it. And Buhari must hand over to Asiwaju. He has no choice. So if Buhari is performing his constitutional duty, we cannot tolerate some people who have decided to distract him. They said he made mistakes in 1983. He's trying to correct such mistakes by handing over democracy to democracy, by handing over one government to another, by sustaining the democratic transition. That Buhari is going in the line of Abdul Salam, who went on and gave us democracy in 1999. Let it be known that whosoever this Moses Paul is and his gang, the natives of Nigeria have risen against him. Yes, we have risen against such malady, and he better withdraws from it within 24 hours. Otherwise, we will have to impress and march again to the security agencies to arrest him immediately.
So what's your message for other Nigerians across the country that are not in Abuja to join protests for either in support or against?
Well, you can see the Jaws are coming out. The natives are coming out. They don't need to see all tribes coming out in different states to challenge them. A democracy gives us, whether you are a pastor or you are an imam, whether you have anointing or you don't, you have the spirit of the Constitution that stops you in 4 years and allows you to recontest and go to 8 years. And no matter your juju, you must stop at 8 years.
Yes, sir.
So the message to all Nigerians is that Asiwaju's government is going to be rich. It's going to be robust.
Yes.
It's going to be inclusive.
Yes.
It's going to be creative.
Yes.
It's going to be harmonious.
Yes.
Everyone that feels he has lost one thing or the other in the elections can begin to re-strategize. The country belongs to all of us. The resources Asiwaju will pretend upon belongs to all of us. Please, we are not against anybody, but we are against such madness of an attempt to bring out a factional president in the country. Having said that, we are going to do a night vigil. We are going to hold the streets till Asiwaju is sworn in. Yes. We are going to stay there until that baton is given to him. Yes. Until he's announced 16th President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Yes. This is democracy. Yes. This is what we protect. Yes. This is the country we all belong to. Thank you very much.
Not like I have anything to say about the video, but I just want to put one fact out. The reason why some people are very, very angry about this election and inauguration thing is that during the election, we all saw how everything played out. We saw the magomago that actually went down. Now, there was nothing that people could do during the process, so they felt, okay, maybe before they announce the results, they'll be able to speak and then INEC will hear them out. During the process of collecting the results in the state level, some people tried to speak about what they feel and what actually went on during the election. The officers in charge told them that no, they should take the case to Abuja during the complete collation. You understand? When the INEC chairman is there, they should take the case there. During that situation as well, during that time when the INEC chairman was calling the results, these people brought up the issue again to say, this complaint that we made at the state level, we are making it here. We're asked to bring it here. We are making a complaint here. What's going on? The INEC chairman told them to wait until after the result is announced. When the result is announced, then everybody cannot bring up their issue. To the extent that some people, like the PDP and the Labour Party, actually walked out of the collation center because they're like, this doesn't just make any sense to them. So they walked out. At the end of the day, the president-elect was announced, despite everything that people are still displeased with. I feel like if we want to practice proper democracy, we're going to put into consideration what people have to say. Now, for a lot of people, it's not like they are angry that their candidate didn't win. They are only angry at the process of the election. Do you understand? So people are not angry that their candidate didn't win or they compulsively want their candidate to win. It's just the process. It's just what happened, the lives that were lost and everything that happened there. That's what people are really, really angry about. After the results was announced, people still came out to, complain and say, why is nobody listening to us? We've been speaking about this. Why are you not listening? Then they asked Nigerians to go to court. The people who were displeased should go to court. Now, what people are very, very angry is that case is still in court right now, and then inauguration is going on. Help me balance it. How does it work that way? That the complaint you asked us to take to court is in court, and you are announcing. Come on, you guys. But anyways, that's why Nigerians are displeased right now, and I just thought to put that out there. A lot of people, it's not like they are angry that their candidate didn't win. No, that's not it. They are just angry at the fact that the process didn't go as it should go. There is no description of complete democracy there, and that's just it. So guys, that's the gist I have for you today. I hope that you absolutely enjoyed watching. Do not forget to click on the subscribe button and the like button right beside. Please subscribe, guys, like this video, and I'll be right back with more gist. I love you. My name is Toby. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.